All right. I was gonna do my usual intro, but fuck it. It's day like 12 or something. The revival jam. I've been a little busy. I've been cooking off screen, but let me show you what I got. I've been working on the start screen. We've got a wonderful title card here, and we've got a main menu. So let's go look at it. We've got 3 levels here so far. I know I wanted to do 9. I don't know. I suppose I could have time, but we'll have to see. I think 3 is a good one to start. We've got our settings, which is just some toggles for sound. Nevertheless, that's what it is, and it works. And then our credits, which is where we're going to have a credits. I'm going to have like a little display to show everybody involved. But that is, that's what that is. That's the main menu. So we can go back and forth a little bit. It kind of maintains, I don't know. But what I'm going to be working on, this music is, I don't know how to put it. It's loud, but it's like mentally foggy loud. I feel like I should save this. This is great music, but like maybe we play something else. How about this? Oh no. Oh. Oh, thank goodness. Rob, tell me about your time. Dude, this is so nice. Wouldn't you love to live here? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. It's really chill, though. This kind of has, like, hospital vibes, too. Like, really chill future hospital. I think it's the blue and white, frankly. But, anyway. Sunday, 24 degrees Celsius. It's beautiful outside. I mean, it is really nice. Feels like the early 2000s had like a lot of this vibe of like this really clean aesthetic. And I fucking love it. All right. Let's begin programming. Let's just be chill. Oh yeah. This obviously doesn't work. I mean, it does function, but whenever we actually select a level, we don't go anywhere. And that's because today we have to set up the actual level loading. And this is something that I don't actually know if I want to stream this. It's important, but it's also, I might be doing a lot of like research. I don't know. Sometimes I like to keep the more fun stuff live. Oh shit. You see hippos in my future? Oh, you're going to be in chatty where? Oh, okay. Hey, thanks for joining, Ark. I'm going to be, I think it's just going to be a chill stream. Let me think here. I know how to do the basics of this, but like, I need to come up with like a loading screen. Let's just get a reference, because I don't think I really do this kind of stuff. I think a lot of the projects I've worked on have been kind of small, but I want to implement a loading screen because it's, especially going into web, it's hurt me in the past. Isn't it always chill? I don't know. Sometimes I have like a very hyperactive stream. Okay, so the loading screen is just a 2D node. Change scene to packed. Shit, that's a function? That's convenient. Huh. Scene 2. I don't want to, like... This feels weird. I'm not trying to steal this person's content. Whoa. Celeste. Hey, you stole that. Let me think here. I haven't seen fire breathing out of the ADHD laser beams. I'll bring on the laser beams later. I need a budget for that. It'll be worked out later. We won't see the loading screen, but currently we don't have a loading screen. It's just in me. Okay. All right. So scene 1, load scene 2. Clicks it. It freezes. Right. Because everything has to load. It's not, and then it responds. All right. Fair enough. I love how it's just a PNG of Godot. That's actually kind of fucking funny. I gotta make a shitpost game and do that. Maybe for the next trash cam. Future trash jam, ADHD laser beams. Nah, it's just a game that everything you click on is just like the Microsoft. Oh gosh, what is it? I can't remember what it's called. Like, it's like the Bonzi Buddy voice. Hold on, we'll need to look this up. What the fuck was that image?
Okay, here goes.
Yeah, literally just this voice, and it just describes like a video game, like a concept, but there's no game. There's just a shitload of ideas, and it's just like this.
Hey, give me your answer,
I think that would be a great shit post of a jam. Resource loader. Load threaded requests. Next scene. Okay. I've never interacted with this part of Godot. Progress. An array for progress? It's done this way because arrays are passed by reference, so the var will update. Just seems a bit odd not to bundle it into the return value instead. Yes. Quite. Indeed. I know what that is. Load threaded guts. Oh, yeah. Oh, that is weird. We want to display a number. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so you load in the path of what you're loading. Clever. Sounds like a robot took a fat turd. Like a fat battery acid coated turd. That's Bonzi, buddy. Okay, so we pass that in there. All right, and we update the bar with a value. I'm guessing that's a value on 0 to 1. And then we create text for the number. Okay. Uh-huh. Huh. That's it. Oh, wait a minute. If progress reaches 1, pack scene is threaded get. So we get it whenever it's done. Video game of a robot with chubby cheeks so soft it gives the player unquenchable urge to pinch them, then rip them off. Oh my god. That sounds terrifying. Next scene. Get tree. I guess just load the scene. Change scene to packed. Huh. Well. There it is. Funny thing. Okay. That's it, huh? What's all this for, then? This is for loading the loading screen that loads the next scene. Next scene? Oh. Yeah, we could do that. Oh, they just have a globals. I don't like doing that. Oh, whoops. It would be terrifying if it was a human baby, but it's a robot. We don't care about robots because they steal our art. You ever wonder if we're going to be on the wrong side of history about that? With just AI, I think about it. It's kind of difficult, though, because a lot of it isn't sentient. And I'm like, I don't have a problem with AI existing if it was alive. I have a problem with companies using it to steal, you know? It's kind of like someone being like, there's a gremlin monster in the hills. You can't hate the gremlin. He's going to show up every Christmas and steal from you if you don't put money on your porch. And I'm like, this guy is scamming everybody to steal their money. And then he sets their barn on fire and he blames it on a make-believe gremlin, you know? If we're on the wrong side, we could use AI to generate a new side of history. Hooray! Yay! Fake history! Yay! Loading screen. All right, so next scene, loading screen. This is all neato, but I don't like the idea of using globals personally. Maybe I'll use it. But I don't want to. Yep. Click the load. Do it. Doop. So I gotta make a loading screen. So I guess the loading screen will be its own scene as well. Feels like you could make the loading screen like the scene root. And then just like swap child nodes within that. I bet I could do that. Yeah. We would just instantiate, instead of changing it to packed, we could just instantiate. Maybe. All right. I have a rough idea of how I'm going to do this. Oh my God. I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that comment out loud on my screen. Let's see. All right. What are we going to have here? Loading screen. I guess we can just put the title card. That's probably a good thing to just have. Check this out. We've got... Oh, wait. That's the old one. We've got we've got a game title. All right, so I could have this, and then just have, I don't know. Could make it smaller. Whoa. Yay sized. Uh-huh. All right. Oh, nuts. You can see the outline. All right. Different plan. How do I change that color? Oh gosh, how do I get that color? Is that in here anywhere? Maybe if I change the background, it'll blend in more. Let me think here. Also, config, icon, window. No, that's audio. Debug. Where are you? Frankly, I config of anything else to do this evening but work on the game jam. I'll give you points. I config. That was rough. That was a little rough. It's not quite there. I can't give you the Charlton Heston Award for excellence. I'm sorry, but it just can't happen. So are game jams. Yeah. Fuck. I can't remember how to change the editor background. Is it the editor settings? Probably. Yep. Theme. Base color. Okay. God. What? Yep. All right. Whoa. Holy shit. That's dope as hell. I didn't know I could do this. Damn, that's neato. That might be a little too dark though. Let's see. Let's try that. Okay, that's a little better. Shit, I didn't realize I could do that. All right. I swear, there's a way to change like the background of stuff. I don't know how it's done. .NET. All right. Let me see. Yeah, this level environment background thing. I don't want it to be gray. I thought I changed that in project settings. We have the boot splash color. Oh, nice. Show us. Uh-huh. Environment. Oh my God. I like knew it. My part of my brain was like, environment, it's there. There you are. You. Okay, that's, oh damn. That's still like, it still sticks out. I guess I could just put it like this. And then just add, maybe we do just need to add a progress bar. I think. Actually, you know what? Screw that. We'll go the modern approach. We're not going to have a progress bar. We're just going to tell people it's loading. You don't get to know. We're loading. Yeah, that's it. That's all you get. This one. Stalinist 1. That's me. Yeah, all right. You. That's good. Though now I feel like I need to have a now we do need to have a rectangle as like a background for this. You're gonna go full screen too. You're gonna go middle. You are going to like this. Yeah. But like maybe a little more faded. $88. You'll Jonathan blow everything. All right. You said it, not me. No, I mean that's that's your prerogative. It's fine. It's whatever you want to do. Oh damn, that's not what I want. There we go. All right. Sometimes you just gotta come up with a name. Okay. You and you. 0.2 seconds in. Actually, maybe we'll make it like slower. If it's slower paced, it's like, it's kind of that like, oh, slow down, don't rush anywhere. Like, yes, don't hurry. This is just supposed to relax. Be patient. And then we'll bring them back to normal here and here. Okay. don't we set it at 60 instead? And the other one we will bring down as well, except we'll bring you down. I'll bring it completely out. Actually, maybe I we'll bring this out too. Okay. There you go. Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay. This is great, except all the values are like opposite of what I want. I did this the opposite way. I want nuts. There we are. There we are. The label shall also fade in and out. There we go. Okay. And then at these parts is when they'll be gone. Okay, so he fades in just a little bit, and we fades in and fades out. What am I, Gollum? What am I talking like this? He fades in, precious. Alright, that's all fine and dandy, but I don't need like most of these. I'll set them just to make sure it has the right color and stuff. Sometimes this thing is just freaks out. Actually, I don't think it's going to be changing, so we can take this stuff away. So we only care about the alphas. And don't they look awful? Yeah. I don't know why they do that. There you go. Much better. Uh-huh. All right. Hmm. Loop. Yeah. That's good. I think the background should be a little more pronounced. This should load in first, frankly. In fact, why don't we whoa. Why don't we click you? What was that? 3.45? There we go. And over here, we'll change it. Oh, nuts. What did it go from? 1.2? What's this value at? 1.2. Okay. So now it's... God, how much did it move? 12.12. And this needs to move forward 0.12, so it'll be to 0.32. There you go. And how far out did it go? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 ticks. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way here? Wait a minute. Ah, I see. All the way to here. Golly, I hate it when it... Buddy, come on, lock in. Ugh. All right. Let's see. Should fade in the background like fully first. This needs to increase. Yeah. I'm so exact on this kind of stuff. Like it has to be perfect. Okay. Fade in the background, then the font slowly. Let's just take a look at it. It looks uncomfortable. I don't know how to describe it. I don't like it. I don't know how else to put it. I don't like it. Let me just try to match the curves here. Yeah, all right, all right, all right. Really free-handing it here, but that's fine. Yes, good. Okay. Oh, man. I guess. God, I hate it. I hate it because it just feels weird. It feels wrong. All right, I've spent too much time on this. Frankly, my dear, I give so many damns. But I can't keep spending time on this. So we're just gonna call it where it is. Loading screen. You. Animation player. Display. Is there a way to autoplay something? Autoplay on load. Yeah. I guess so. Oh, right. All right. Resource loader. Load threaded request. Resource loader. Load threaded request. What's a path? The scene kids have the path to the next loader. Progress bar. Okay. Huh. Loading scene. Oh, process. Do I need to do this? Yeah. Oh, so progress, load thread gets, yeah. Load threaded get status. Sure. Okay. Let's equal 1. The pack scene resource loader load threaded get. No, no, no. Resource loader. And then get, what? Get, load threaded get. Load threaded get. Loading scene. Usually handle all that in code. Aren't I? And welcome aboard, Hands of Rain. I say welcome aboard like I'm a fucking pirate or some shit. Welcome to the stream, and glad to have you. Change scene to packed. Yeah, I could do that. I mean, you know what? Let's see. Change. I see why they did that. Does it feel better to use the animation player? Yes. Performance issues? I mean, I haven't encountered any, but I'm not really pushing Godot, I think, to any kind of limit. I can show you what a little bit of what I've made with it. Let's see, get tree, change scene to, no, not file. Change scene to packed. I see. Hey, that's not cool. And that's it. Weird. I guess so. I guess when I load something, I'll want to call on this. I still don't like this. I still feel like I'd rather instantiate it and add it. You know what's wrong with instantiating? Nothing. It's just more about how I'm going to set it up. I've never used this before. I wonder if this is like... Let's see. Current scene node is immediately removed. Current scene will be null. The end of the frame, the former current scene already moved will be deleted. Both scenes aren't running while still freeing them. Okay. Viably access. Await for a scene change signal. What amidst this? Oh, the scene tree. Huh. Ah. That's neato. I'm gonna try to use the in-engine approach. See if this maybe this is better. Await get tree scene change. Okay, so oh whoops. Oops, signal. Finished with whatever we're doing. That's what we're finished with. Hi. Wow, geez, it's a little active tonight. Get out of here. I'm just kidding. Good to have you. La Plante. You gotta go soon? No, please. Stay. Nah, that's fine. That's thanks for stopping by. All right. To shower and sleep. I usually don't watch people stream when I do those activities as well. Usually. God, yeah, I've never done it this way. So is this just gonna reset everything? I feel like, does that mean everything will need to have this loading screen node like on standby? I don't know if I really like this. It sucks because I'm like, I'd have to do everything else manually. And I kind of want to see how this goes. You've been on a call for over a day? Sheesh. How do you swing that? That's a lot. That's a lot of time. Are you been awake the whole time? Blame your friend. We will. I left the call. You will return. Open for you and calls. Rain, why are you encouraging this? You just said watch out for codependency. You're like, watch out for codependency. Now answer the call. Whose side do you want anyway? God frick, I don't flippin' know. Shouldn't we have like an initial loading screen? All right, good night. Goodbye. Bye, both of you. That was fun. What an adventure. All right, so I've done nothing here. I've done absolutely nothing. I've set up a loading screen, and it's funny. I have start area, but that's not really what this is, because now I have to create a different start area. I'm wondering, like, should I make a loading screen for everything? Let's see here. All right, this is somewhat blasphemous here. I'm naming things the same thing. See, look at this. Start area. What do I call this? Start screen? How about opening screen? Opening cutscene. I can't call it that. I'm not gonna have one. Opening. Sure, opening. Why don't you have a loading screen for everything? I mean, I'm gonna set up a loading screen. I'm getting there. It's gonna happen. All right, opening area. I don't know. All right, you need to have a canvas layer, and we will attach the loading screen UI to you. Do. All right. This opening area will then tell the loading screen, hey, Buster, get your butt into high gear. Let's see. On ready, we're immediately going to tell it, hey, you need to start loading stuff. Loading screen. Actually, here. Oh, it's just called load scene. Wait a minute. Where are you? Loading screen. Load scene. I shouldn't call this loading scene. That's too close to the name of the actual function. Scene path. There. That's much better. It's more accurate. It's clean and crisp. What are you loading? You're loading the starting area. Right? Yes? Maybe. You're loading this. That's it. That's all we're doing. Now I have to set this to the actual startup project. So, how do we do that? Boot. Run. Run. This. Opening area. There it is. Okay. Now we start. We should... I don't know if we're even going to see this. What? Oh, right. Sorry. Yeah, okay. My bad. Is that it? Damn, son. Invalid access to property or key scene changed. Buddy, I'm following your documentation. Wait a minute. Where did Godot say that? Stop that. No. I said that somewhere. It wasn't scene changed to packed, it was scene to file. What did I just read this? I just read they were like, you can do it this way. Now I'm going crazy. No, I'm not. I mean, I know it was here. Right? It creates a timer. Okay. No. Yeah, change. Sorry, change scene. Root, add child. This. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, am I crazy? Where the hell did I see that? Oh, wait. I'm going bonkers here. I know I saw it. Well, thank you for this person for putting this video out. But like, what on earth? Where did I find that? This is the only documentation I was looking at in Godot. And somewhere in here, it literally had the word await, but it was like, await the scene thing. So where did that go? Like it just changed on me now. Oh, I don't like that. Uh-huh. Hmm. Currency will be null. Yeah, I know. Am I waiting for it not to be null? Am I calling the wrong thing? No, it says signal. Scene changed. I don't understand why did it throw a fit when that happened? Yeah. On base type... Wait, base object of type null instance. The tree is null? What? What? Huh? What? We deleted, yeah, and currency will be back. Yeah, if you want to reliably access the new scene, await the scene change signal. There it is. What the hell? Does this only work for scene to file? Am I awaiting a scene that's already loaded? Maybe I am. Maybe I don't know. Okay, let's see here. Maybe this is just doing all of that, but manually. You know what? Screw this. Let's just run it. Okay. That was kind of quick. But I imagine when we go to web, there'll be maybe an extra second or two of delay. So we'll just have a little extra time. All right. Now, whenever we load levels, what does our route look like? So our starting area is immediately loaded. Okay, so instead of I guess we can still do the loading screen as part of our start area. This does feel a little silly. You know what? I'm just going to keep doing it this way. No, wrong. Sorry. Paste. Sure. Yeah. I'll put it up here. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, actually, no, this is not too bad. If I do this, I can't autoplay it. Because I don't want it to play every time immediately. So instead, we'll just say if you're loading a scene. Play the display. In which case, I guess it should be off. And then once we swap, I don't even need to emit a signal. What am I doing? This doesn't need to exist. I wanted to handle this like on a higher area. And maybe I still will. I'm just going to keep utilizing this for the moment. All right, whenever we select a level, we're going to... we're going to load that level. All right. Let's see here. This is the actual level, right? Yeah. Plains View level. There you are. Hilltop Town. There you are. And Sea Cliff City. Okay. Now let's see if it actually loads the level. Fuck, that was... Oh, it's not starting. Oh my god. Yeah, we have to set up so much. All right, you know what? This way of doing it is neato. But I don't think I'm going to quite do it like this. Instead, I think once I'm done, I'm going to... okay, you know what? Loaded. A signal called loaded. We're going to send back that pack scene instead of swapping it here. I know. I could have done this earlier. Oh. You hear that voice crack? That means I lack confidence. I'm a fool. Yeah, all right. You know what? We're going to have one loading screen. It's just going to let us know when things are loaded. And then we're going to have... You know, I say start area. All right, we're going to have route, but we're going to have main. We're going to have a main scene. And main will be our route, so to speak, for our game. And that's where we're going to having a bit of it. That's where we're going to do all this. But in the meantime, I need to take a short break. And I'll be back in a few minutes. So stay tuned, y'all.
With Jackpot.
WrestleMania 3 at the Silverdome in Pontiac, Michigan. It's a day that I'm certain my guest at this time will not forget. I'm talking about the former Intercontinental Champion of the world, Macho Man Randy Savage.
Nothing means nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing means nothing. Man.
Nothing means nothing. What do you mean by that?
More. I'm talking about all the way to the top, yeah. Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in, but the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah. Macho Madness, yeah, has got more to offer than President Jack Tunney thinks that I got. Yeah, and I'm going to tell you something right now. Cards stacked against the Macho Man Randy Savage in WrestleMania 3. Yeah, let me say it, yeah. Let me say it out loud. And let me point to the president of the World Wrestling Federation. The Macho Man Randy Savage is not happy with your decision, yeah. I am the cream in the World Wrestling Federation.
Wait a minute, Brent.
And there is no doubt about it, yeah. You, Mean Gene Okerlund, you know that I'm the cream of the crop.
Oh, wait a minute, though, Randy. I've got to ask you very seriously. Do you blame Mr. Jack Tunney, the distinguished president of the World Wrestling Federation, for Ricky Steamboat being the Intercontinental Champion today?
Yeah, I do, yeah. Outside interference, yeah. In my moment of glory. Yeah, no, I'm living in a nightmare. And I am the cream. And now, not only the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship belt must fall, but the World Heavyweight Championship belt. Because Hulk Hogan, yeah, I am the cream, yeah. The cream of the crop. And there is no one that does it better than the Macho Man Randy Savage. On balance, off balance, doesn't matter. I'm better than you are, yeah. And I'm talking to everyone in the World Wrestling Federation. And I'm even talking to President Jack Tunney, yeah. I'm on my way. And nothing is gonna stop me. Nothing's gonna stop me.
You know, just out of curiosity, Randy, and I certainly don't want to diminish your tremendous God-given talents, but I'm very curious. I haven't seen Elizabeth lately.
Yeah, she's on the outside of the ring. Does she interfere in matches? Yeah. Nothing, zero, yeah. Pure athlete, yeah. And I've been, maligned from the top to the bottom. And because they can't handle the Macho Man Randy Savage, the cream of the crop, nobody does it better.
All right. So let's we're gonna start from scratch here. Not even remotely starting from scratch. That's a lie. So we're gonna have our main, we're gonna have our canvas layer. And this time we're gonna do things a little differently. I feel like our loading screen just as it is in all things, main is our start. And what the? Oh, right. I'm doing it the wrong way. Whoops, no. There we go. All right, so all our loading screen stuff, I'm going to keep in main. There's just no reason to keep it in here, frankly. It's kind of weird to do it that way in my mind. So no signal. We are going to be moving these into loading screen, except this time we'll just say display. And if you can hear right now, there's an airplane flying over my house, and that's a common occurrence. And I hate it. And I don't think I can actually call hide as a function. Can I? No, wait, no. Maybe I can. Ah, it does. Open and close. It usually does it. Sure. All right. We'll stop animation and we'll set visible to false. All of this we won't keep here. It's just not good, my mind. All right, so in main. In fact, we'll set that to visible and just keep it on. On ready, we will immediately load. Or at least we'll show the loading screen. Technically, we are going to load as well. So let's see. When we load the scene, why don't we do that? We'll set a scene path. And what should that scene path be? Oops. Oh, I'm sorry. Load scene. We're loading this, the start area. These are all internal, so they're all going to have the underscore in front of them. Why is this mad? It's not being used. You're mad because you don't know what you are. Oh, there. So we'll load that scene. There we go. Actually, you know what? We don't need to do it like that, do we? Whoa, what the hell's that? All All right, so we have a packed scene, and when we finish with that, we are going to add that as, what do we add it as? Current scene. And it'll be some kind of node. Current scene will equal to packed scene. Instantiate. And then we will add the current scene. And we'll tell the animation player, actually we'll tell the loading screen to close. Now, as far as this actually starting, what needs to be called? Ready, all this is fine. All right, this still has a loading scene, so again, we're gonna get rid of this. We're not gonna do it like that. We're gonna do it load level, and we're not gonna call this state. Instead, we're gonna pass in the scene we want to load. Yes. Good. Wait, no, the wrong one. Load level, emit. And there it is. Cool. Okay, I think that covers... wait, hold on. Sorry. There we go. That covers. Okay. When we finish loading this, you do a quick check. Connect the signals. If our current scene is the start area, then we want to connect that handle load level. So handle load level. Passing in a path. In fact, we can just say load the scene that we tell you to load. All right. The current scene. Let's convert it so we are assured of that signal as start area. Load level, connect, handle load level. If it's not, then we, I guess we're actually going to see what the level has, yeah? What signals does a level have? What things need to be done? Let's look at that test environment again. Test level. All this stuff needs to be set up. In fact, we can load this probably in our main area. So, oops. That's fine to have here. Main, and ready. Whoa, whoa. There we go. Yeah. These signals, I guess. Yeah. Handle replay level. Oh, we're passing the callback. Oh, that's right. We passed that all the way down into our UI. Okay, that's fine. All right, so if it's not the current scene, it will be a level. And if it is a level, in fact, why don't we just make sure it definitely is? If it is a level, then current scene as level. And we do this. And we immediately run the countdown. Sure. Ooh. Ew. Gross. No need for this. There's no reason for this to be malicious. What do you want? Test time? Test time, test amount. Oh, shit. We haven't done any of the mission stuff set up. I might put this in the levels for now. I would have liked the missions to be like specific. I don't know. I guess I could set up like a UI, couldn't I? Maybe. Tell you what. We're just going to grab these for now and say all of our levels are going to have this, but we do need to make a note of just how monstrous this is. Note. Monster. Fear. To do. Implement UI for mission type selection. Maybe automate. Maybe not a UI. You know what? Now that I think about it, why don't we just create like a type? Don't we have a type? This is the type. Yeah. All right. So what do we got here? We have a scene. We have a scene path. Maybe we can take the pack scene. Can we take an ID from this? ID? Get ID for path? Maybe? No? Okay. Set up mission loader. I don't know, something automatic. But for now, we'll just do it this way. Okay. If we replay level, we have to load the next. We have to load the same level. If we're going to handle the next level. Darn. I guess. Oh. Hold on a minute, chat. All right. I've got dinner. Don't ask me what I'm eating. I'm eating some slop. All right, we're gonna have to keep a dictionary of scenes or an array. No, definitely a dictionary. And keep them right here. Let's see here. String. And then I gotta load the mission type. So why don't we just start with the opening scene? You. Piss. Levels. That's not gonna work out. All right, levels. What are our levels? Plains view. That's the script. Plains view. What is this? This doesn't need to exist. Just get rid of him. Cool. Plains view. All right. Something else. I don't know. Then, Hilltop Town. Then Seacliff City. Stop doing that. What the hell? I can't stand autocomplete sometimes. Shit is insane. I don't think I can do this here, can I? Oh, test time. Yes. What's the time on Plains view? Do we pass in a float? I think it's just the raw seconds. Yes, it is. It's raw seconds. I guess 300. And then the amount of score you need? I don't know. 8,000? It's gonna take a minute. Hilltop Town, test time. Maybe this one should be like 200 seconds. And then this test time will be like 300 seconds. Okay, why don't we do there's quota mission and then there's the clock. Timed mission. So this is 90 seconds. And the amount, I don't think actually matters for this. I'll just put 10,000. Yeah. Seacliff City, we'll make it 300 seconds. And then the test amount, I don't know. 15,000? What? Assigned value? Oh, it's not a constant special. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. Yeah, I know. leaves levels, and that should be fine because I had a problem with this. This doesn't make it a constant expression because this is a constructor. You can't construct a const expression. All right, so when we say next level, we're gonna say current level index equals how do I do this? Get variant. It's getting it. Find key? No. Is it keys? Is it find? Right. And then the variant would be not the current scene, but the is it the current scene? Scene path. Yes. What? It's probably a warning, like I'm not using this. So we can get the scene path, and then we do a check and we say, hey, is this index equal to the amount of actually, can I just say size? Yeah, the amount of levels we have. If it is, then game over, man. Else, oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Current level index +1. But if not, then we will say load scene. Should we? Yeah, load scene. Should we? We'll say levels get. No, levels. Darn. I guess we could just say levels keys. This is kind of sloppy, but I just don't want to make two sets of data. Oh, keys. Get the index. Whatever key is here. And then we'll load scene with that path. Are you mad, man? Oh. I guess we return to the opening area. Yeah, that's fine. All right. There it is. Okay, so we have handled next level. Replay level is going to load scene of the current scene path. And when we load a scene, we should have some kind of like unload. Damn. This is what's so frustrating. Remove old scene. Remove the current scene. The current scene should be freed. And then we instantiate a new scene and add it. Yeah. Or should we destroy it on load scene? Maybe that would be better. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Setup. Let's see. Okay, so the loading screen starts. It'll close at the end of all this. I think that covers it. One final thing is I have to set this now. Haha. Yay. And we don't need an opening area anymore. Because all this is, well, what we had. So, you both are dying. Goodbye. You're dead. No. Close. Discard. And, there it is. We've annihilated something from existence. What wonderful power. How terrifying. Oh, good. Oh, good. Probably should do a little check. If the current scene exists. Let's do that first. Okay, that was a little sloppy, but yeah, we'll clean it up later. All right, look at that. I don't even know if we need a loading screen. Actually, we probably do. It's always longer whenever you go to like web. Web is usually just going to be slower. So, And this scene is not fully complete. But, oh, we're done. Wait, how? Hold on, what the fuck? Okay, so our damage is 1,000. Our time says 4 seconds here, and it says 25 there. I think we got a problem. I don't think all the numbers add up. Well, that's something we want to look at. But let's instead... I just realized I don't know if quit will do anything. I don't think it will. This should take us to main menu, but it won't. Okay. Yeah, the time is at 30 seconds. There's something funky whenever I turn right for the first time. It doesn't work. It turns me left. All right, let's watch that timer. All right, well, that works. And it says 30 seconds. It's not quite... Oh, well, that's the time it took. No, that is correct. We should probably clarify the difference. But we can load the next scene. Okay, that worked that time. I don't know what the hell's going on with that turn, chat. Something foul's happening in Denmark. Yeah. Big fella. Big stepper. Okay. Failure. Here we go. Got a nice Silent Hill vibe for the fog town. Yeah, I don't think I... Okay, maybe the timing is good on the strikes. It should be. It's all good stuff to have. We still have like a week. So frankly, like, this is a good place to be. I'll probably have it published on Friday, though. Oh, shit. No, that's fine. All right, level. What happens when we quit? That's what I want to know. Handle exit. Wait, what? Literally nothing. Nothing at all would happen. Oh. Should probably pass that back, huh? Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, I know you don't know. All right, reset level, next level. Exit level. Also callable. There we go. That's it. What are you saying? Res expected type unknown. Where? Resource file found. Where, buddy? You can't just say this shit. Is it here where I set it up? Maybe. Load level. How about... repay next, and then handle exit level. And we're gonna go to the opening scene. That's it. That's all we need to do. I think technically we need to, when we load level, I think we need to make sure we like... Well, no, we're getting this fresh. Okay, maybe it's fine. I still don't know what this is talking about. Some unknown resource file. And I'm like, buddy, I don't know what to tell you, man. Is it here? Yeah, it's funny. Next and exit are almost identically spelled. That's weird. It's real weird. It's not really weird. I guess it's just a coincidence. The debugger. Yeah, another error. Yeah. Loading screen not here. That's good. That's good. You've told me this. You've told me. And now I know. Didn't I just fix this? I guess not. Okay. Now let's run this. I wonder, is it the same size? I'd like it to be. Oh well. Here we go. Let's play you. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. Huh. So what's going on, man? We got a loading screen. That's good. That's good. What you doing? Huh? You loading anything, buddy? It's really good we find out these issues today. The world of tomorrow can't wait. All right, let's watch him fail. Let's watch him fail. Fun fact. I'm gonna have to make my own music for this. The person that was gonna do the music, life happens. They're pretty busy, so they're not able to work on this right now. They've said they would like to do it in the future, though. They feel like this game has got a good vibe, which is encouraging. But you know, they've got more important stuff they got to work on. You know, this is a game jam game. And so I was like, you know, you got to focus on your life. But in the meantime, I got to slap together some tracks. So I'm probably going to be making music this weekend. I think I need to schedule that out. Okay. Hitting that button gets us here. So the score screen gets us to the exit. What I want to know is why it's still giving me this error. I don't know why. Resource not found. I'm like, buddy. I love how it's like resource not found. Okay, well, I don't know what to do with that because resource and then everything in our project is under this directory. So you're telling me you can't find, and then you don't even know what you're trying to find. So I don't know. I wish you would leave me alone with this warning. I wonder if we can find it. Resource not found. Close the dose, start up open another project. Open the project with the error message. All right, that's dumb. But you know what? We've got those problems. I don't know why I keep clearing it out and then saving again. It's going to do that again. Okay. Pause menu. What was this before? Handle exit. Yeah, but it didn't do anything, right? So why is this a problem? It seems to be calling it, you know. Yeah, menu callable. Menu callable. And that's called whenever we hit the menu button. I don't know why this isn't working. Let's try it again. Go. Okay. Menu. Right here. Opening scene. You know, and we're just like, open the loading screen. Remove the current scene. Set the new scene path for start area. Load threaded request. You know, it does all that. I wonder if it just never gets to here, though. Let's see. Are we making progress? Are we checking progress? Wait a minute. This isn't running. This is not even playing anything. I wonder why. Well, that's weird. I have no idea. It's like it crashes. I don't know what I should be looking for. I have no idea. All right, you know what? Why don't we do that one weird trick? Yeah, save and quit. Oh, there's a script unsaved. I told you to close, and I told you to discard. You disobeyed me for the final time. Right. Well, we saved that. Then it said to open another project. Okay. Doing that. Now we'll open our bugged project. Cool. I'm not getting that error anymore. Okay, well, weird. Okay. Let's see if like this, yeah, the menu's fine. And then we get here and it just crashes the whole thing. I don't know why that happens. Because the other button is called and it's totally cool. Wouldn't that be totally chill? I'm just gonna wait for it so we can get to the score menu. Also, probably have to make sure that the actual level data gets loaded. It's weird that's not working. Huh. Oh, look at that, 30 seconds. 1,000? Where do you come from? All right, we failed the level. Now to quit. We get back here. We're back to the main menu. So, what gives? Let's look at the level. Actually, let's look at the score menu and see. Menu callable, call, right, like we call it. We set it up. We call it. Reset menu next. Oh, wait a minute. Reset menu next. Sorry for the gasp of drama. Reset menu next. This doesn't need to be written like that. Okay, and then this resume and then menu. Okay, we've got this and then this one. Menu, set up a callable, and then we call it. I have no idea. It doesn't make any sense to me that these would just work differently. I mean, they both get called, right? So, like, what's the big deal? Also, why is it starting like the wrong data? Mission. Miss. Yep, that's, yeah. Huh. I don't know. Huh. All right, let's just run it. Check a few things. Yes, it shall open. We'll probably do that again when we check a second time. It's fine. Whoop. Yep, open again. And then here we go. We pass in our mission. What's our mission? That's not correct. Oh, you bastard. Who's done this to me? It was me. I did this. All right. Lol. It's levels. What do we pass in? Here, let's use the get function. Scene path. That's what we want. Okay. Well, that should actually load the correct one. Cool. Yay. Wee. Doop. And doop. Here we go. Mission. Yes, that's a mission I know. All right, so visible. Yeah? Yeah? Where do we go next? Current scene. Remove. Remove. Scene path. Start area. Load threaded response. Or request, sorry. It just feels like this thing is, it's paused. It's stuck. I don't think it's this. I think the loading screen's doing its job fine. Maybe we should read these errors. I love how this is like loads the resource using threads. Multiple threads will be used to load the resource, which makes loading faster but may affect the main thread, thus causing slowdown. All right. So it might be good or maybe no. Parameter defines whether how the cache should be updated when loading. Huh. Whoa. Treat the cache restored to dependencies loaded. I don't know about that. Load threaded request. We're just gonna say the game seems to freeze. Because we don't even get to hear. Okay, actually, I'm not gonna pick that up on every single frame. There we go. Hello. Goodbye. There it is. If I put a bullet point here, we're not hitting this breakpoint. So load threaded request is crashing our game. It's not really crashing. Stalling game. Let's see. Yeah, freezing the game. Okay. This is my loading screen set. The issue is that process, it only starts running after a few seconds of the target loading ready function, and the delay of the game freezes. That's just not how it works. The target isn't being loaded and ready in process and starts immediately, frame 1. What? It takes a few seconds indication of you trying to load something so big on a computer, so potato that you're locking up. Okay. I preloaded the target before starting the load screen. Remove this preload. Everything worked fine. There's a preload? Var game preload. What? Where is that? Var game scene preload. Yeah. It's good to see that everything was fine. All right, let's see if somebody else has something more thankful than your computer's potato. Load thread recurse occasionally stalls while trying to load a large scene. Okay. It looks like you're enjoying yourself. Not really.
BIOS initializing.
Oh, hello.
Booting scene.
Yes?
01.
Okay.
Welcome.
Okay. All right. Stop talking. I can't think straight. Yeah, it's this isn't happening though. That's the funny thing. I wonder, is it just like I've been able to solve the issue of a workaround? Saving scenes is GLB using Godot 4's own GLB export. Okay. Okay. The thing I just don't get is the fact that it seems to only occur this one specific time. Right? Like, if we let the game play out, it's fine. Maybe we'll change that. In fact, make them all in 5 seconds. Yes. Oh no. I lost. If I hit replay, it reloads the level. So it's fine. Yeah, there's Plains View. Totally cool. If I hit next, we go to the next level. Again, totally cool. If I hit quit, we return to the menu. Everything's loading like perfectly fine, you know? Seacliff City level loads very quickly, very nice. I want to hit next. Sorry, I want to hit next level and see what happens. It should take us to the starting area. Yep, starting area. There it is. So everything's fine. This, like, nothing breaks except this button. I don't know what it is. I don't know why. But it just, like, deletes. And it doesn't try. Oh my God. I know exactly what's wrong. I know. This is paused. We have to unpause. We gotta unpause the game. This whole fucking thing is paused. That's why it loads and immediately doesn't do anything. That's why process doesn't even run. That's also why it's not crashing. It's paused. How do I unpause this bastard? You. All right. All right. I usually like keeping all my pause stuff in the same level. In the same area, I mean. Let's unpause, and this should work perfectly fine now. Without any problems ever again. Oh, bastard. It's still paused. Oh shit, I set it to true. God damn it. Well, that'll happen when you paused is still true. Man, I can't. Yippee. Really doing it. Okay. Wank, wank. Wank. Oh my god, there it is. An unpaused game running perfectly, healthily. Okay. Let's do some testing with the menus as well. Settings. Turn up the master control. All right, let's hit escape. And now when we go into our level, we should see the same. I should make these arrow keys. These are all mouse right now. Ooh, that's not, it's close. Why are these wrong? Oh, nothing's saving. Okay, well. All right, now I really don't know what the hell's going on. Par for the course, I suppose. I'm sure I'm not updating. Let's see, on value changed. Do, 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 do. All right. We set the bus. Oh, on drag ended. Yes, 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 yes. Save user data. We're setting the user data. Maybe I'm not doing that here. Oh, I'm not doing it here at all. Well, that could explain it. All right. Let's grab this. Why is this down here? These should be up here. Okay. All right, but instead of main volume, it's slider. Holy shit. Oh, ooh. Slider. This is called Master Slider. Yeah, okay. Actually, when we load. Oh, we're not setting it either. What happens in the pause menu? We just do this. On setup, though. We're not calling setup. Yes, we are. Oh, we say we are. Huh. I don't know if this is working. I guess it's not. Huh. Settings menu. The start area call this in any kind of function. No, we don't. All right. Actually, I don't know if we need to do this anymore because this could all probably be called in ready. We're not like manually waiting. So why don't we do that here? We don't need to do that. Yeah, but on value changed, we set the bus regardless. So we probably don't need to do that either. It will be called. So, no. And then on start area, we won't call this function after all. Let's see if it grabs the actual settings. You know how they look. Oh yes, hooray! All right, now let's change them all to be a little bit more memorable. I gotta do like a click hold on this or some shit. It's not great, you know. Nobody likes tabbing over that much. No, it does not work. Maybe this does need to have a setup function. We do. What the hell? Hey, what? Oh, okay. Okay. I'm just doing formatting, I know, but I want to try to save everything. Main volume, music, SFX. Uh-huh. I wonder, does this, Oh, nuts. You know the one value we're not setting is the value. Where's the value? Huh. This needs to be the word value. Yeah. I wonder. I have no idea. I'm getting a little thick in the head, which means it might be time to start calling it. Slide this one over now. Yeah, nah, these are all different. It almost feels like these are two different sets of settings. Like, does that make sense? Okay, I gotta, like, do something a little absurd here. At least our level loading is working, so that's all good. I'm sorry, wrong one. Oh, shit. Okay, I get what's going on. Yeah, this is all, like, offset wrong. But I think I know what to do, SpongeBob, me boy. And I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Lol, those notes. Yeah, let's put this issue here in our issues. And boy howdy, isn't there already one? Ensure sliders. Volume sliders are consistently scaled. There we go. Okay, we've done a lot of level loading. We have all that orchestrated, all that higher level crap. And so, probably do a little more work on the loading screen, you know. I think I want it to look and feel kind of like this. Almost like it's a bit seamless. But we'll work on that, you know. For now, we've got the basics. So I'm going to save this. I'm going to push it. And I'm going to call it. So thank you, everybody, for stopping in and watching. I'm going to say a quick prayer. I'm kidding. Growing up Christian, huh? We're gonna raid. We're gonna raid Okuno. Now I want you on your best behavior, all right? All right, we want to be, this is a big deal. All right, this is very important for me. All right, I need you to. I don't want you to mess this up. All right. Thanks again, everybody, for stopping by. This has been The Triangle. Don't forget to try something new. Take care of yourself. Adios.
Sit here and listen to it. Oh, did not mean to fire.